Hello students, let's see some more arithmetic instructions like increment instruction. Okay, instruction format is like increment and you'll have destination. Only one operand, that is the destination. So this destination can be a register or a memory location. Okay, so it can be like increment BL, or it can be a 16-bit register increment BX. Okay, so what happens with this instruction is the contents of this register destination will be incremented by 1. Okay, and all the flags are affected except carry flag. Carry flag is not affected by this instruction. Carry flag is not affected. So let us suppose I have in BL register 00. Then after this instruction increment BL contents will become 1. So let us suppose BL is having FF. Then after instruction increment BL contents will become 00. FF plus 1. Okay, BL will become 00. Here there is a carry, isn't it? But still in this particular instruction carry flag will not be affected. It will not be set. Even though there is a carry, it is adding 1, but in this instruction it will not be affected. Okay, it becomes 00. If it is a 16-bit, so if you have in BX 4 Fs, and if I say increment BX, then BX contents will become 0 0. Okay, so this is how this instruction works. It just increments the contents of the register or memory location specified in the instruction by 1. Okay, so here you can use the destination can be a memory location also. I can say increment BX. So what is the BX contents here? This will be the address. What it should increment? The contents of this memory location are to be incremented. Now the question arises like contents of the memory location, whether it should be 1 byte increment. That means if suppose BX is pointing to some location, this, okay, so you have a byte here. So whether you have to increment 1 byte or 2 bytes, like if it is a word increment or byte increment, you should specify in the instruction, isn't it? So if it is like you are doing manual coding, then operand for byte increment will be different and operand for word increment will be different. So if you are not doing if you are converting this to codes using assembler, then you should, there is a directive to indicate whether it is a byte pointer or a word pointer. Like I can say increment, I cannot say just like this. I should say increment, I should inform here whether it is a byte pointer or a word pointer. Okay, so if it is a byte pointer, I should specify increment byte pointer BX. That means BX is pointing to some location. Okay, a byte in a memory. If suppose that byte in memory is some 50H, then after this instruction execution it becomes 51. Okay, after this instruction you will find 51 in this particular location, because the result must be in the destination. Destination is a memory location, so it should become 51. Okay, so if it is word pointer, I say increment word pointer BX. Okay, it means, let us suppose in memory, so BX is holding some address 0400. This is offset address. Okay, it is pointing to 0400. Then because this is a word pointer, it means that it is pointing to a word in memory 400 and 40 400 and 0401 location. So if you have 5000 as a data in this particular location, what will be the contents after this instruction execution? Because it is increment word pointer pointing to this bx, pointed by this bx register. So what is the data which is pointed by this bx register contents? It is actually 5000h, because it is a word pointer. This is the word which it is pointing to. So after this instruction, what will be the contents of this? It becomes 5001. That means this particular memory contents will change to 0, 1 after the execution of this instruction, increment word pointer bx. Okay, see here, byte pointer, word pointer, these are the assembler directives to indicate the assembler whether it is a word pointer or byte pointer. That means increment operation should be performed on the byte present in the memory location or the word present in the memory location. Okay, you have to specify in the instruction whether it is a byte pointer or word pointer. Okay, so this is how it works. If it is a byte, only one location contents is incremented by 1. If it is a word pointer, then it takes the word from 2 locations, consecutive locations pointed by the register specified in the instruction, and it is incremented by 1. Okay, so this is how it works. In the same way, you have decrement destination. Okay, so this is same as this, but the contents of the destination is decremented by 1. That means subtracted by 1, and the result will be in destination. Here destination can be again a register or a memory location. Here also it can be a byte register or a word register. It can be a byte or word register. If it is using indirect addressing, then you can write here decrement byte pointer pointed by the register bx, or if it is a word pointer, you should say word pointer bx. So with this instruction, one byte which is pointed by this bx register in memory location, that memory location contents will be decremented by 1, -1 it is done. Okay, if it is a word pointer which it is pointing to a word in the memory location, and contents of that word is decremented by 1. Again here also all the flags are affected except carry flag. Carry flag is not affected. Okay, so here if BL is having decrement, no, if I say 0, 0, and if I say decrement BL, what will be the contents of the DL after this instruction? It will be FF. In the same way, if it is a word pointer, word register, 4 zeros you have. If you decrement, you will have 4 Fs. Okay, so this is how this instruction works. Another instruction we have is negate. Negate destination. Again here destination can be a register or a memory location, and all flags are affected with this particular instruction. What is the operation performed here? Negative number. So in signed arithmetic, negative numbers are represented in 2's complement form, isn't it? So with this instruction, the destination will be a 2's complement of the number. Okay, whatever the data is there in the destination, its 2's complement is done and placed in the destination. Okay, so 2's complement of the number is performed and placed in the destination. Here it can be negate register or it can be a memory location. Okay, in case of again memory location, you can specify here byte pointer. You want to take 2's complement of a byte or 2's complement of a word pointed by the register specified here. Hope you understood, isn't it? Byte pointer means if suppose this BX register is pointing to location 0440 400H, this is the offset address. Okay, so only one byte which is present in this particular location will be negated. If it is a word pointer, it takes 2 bytes from 00, 1 byte, 0401, the second byte, 2 bytes it takes, and this 2 byte, that is one word, is negated. 2's complement of this word is performed and placed in the locations. Okay, so this is the operation performed with the negate instruction. Then we have compare. Okay, another arithmetic instruction is compare destination source. 2 operands are here in the specified in the instruction. Again here destination and source can be registers or one register and one memory location it can be. Okay, so the contents of the destination and source are compared here. Here all the flags are affected. Okay, so here destination, what is the operation performed is destination minus source is performed. Destination minus source. Source is subtracted from destination. This is the operation performed and all flags are affected. Flags will tell whether the 2 numbers are equal or 2 numbers are which one is greater than the other one or less than the other one. Okay, so after this instruction, by checking the flags, we can find out whether the numbers are equal or greater or less than. Okay, the contents after the execution, like the contents of destination and source remains the same. They will not change. Only the flags will be affected after the execution of this instruction. Okay, so suppose you have, I use an instruction compare BX CX. 2 register contents I am comparing. Then after the execution, I can check the flag register contents. So let us suppose carry flag, only these flags will check to find out whether they are equal or 0 or, okay. So if BX is equal to CX, then which flag will be set? 0 flag will be set. These two will be 0. Okay. If BX is greater than CX, if BX minus CX is performed. If BX is greater than CX, then carry flag will be 0. If this is greater, there won't be any carry, isn't it? 0. All the flags will be 0. If BX is less than CX, then carry flag will be set and sign flag will be set. 0 flag will be 0. Okay, so after the execution of this instruction, always you check these flags to know whether the number is greater than, equal to or less than the other number. Okay, this is how compare instruction is used. Okay, so these are some of the arithmetic instructions. Still many arithmetic instructions are there. We'll continue in the next video.